Okay, I lied. I'm sorry. I don't have £10,000 a month. I don't have any pounds a month currently off fitness coaching. But I didn't completely lie. I have it in my head. I have it, I live it already in my head. And I'm going to document the mission on YouTube just because it's just another good form of work to do, isn't it? Practice the skills, practice the talking skills, practicing the editing skills, and just because it's cool, isn't it? It would just be cool to look back on. Sorry if you wanted a legit video of how someone who earns £10,000 a month lives with the cool lifestyle and all that. But if you stay tuned in, if you stay locked in, give me some time and I'll be able to show you that from the ground up down here and talk about the plan. Lovely spot this, fucking hell. Let's talk about the plan. Currently, I'm in England. I wish I could put this down somewhere, but this angle is too good. Currently, I'm in England. I've lived here my whole life, and I'm ready to get out. I've been ready to get out since I was 16. It's just properly facilitating and executing that plan. I'm ready to move out my hometown. Australia, what a fucking mission that is. Obviously, I can work there. That's a main thing. But it's just such an adventure. It's so far away, and I love that shit. I love side missions. I love doing random shit. I love putting myself out there, out the comfort zone, challenging myself. So I have until now, July until September, to polish my £10,000 a month identity, to polish that version of me, so I can launch in Australia and excel on that. So that's what we're doing for the 2 months. How I'm gonna do this, I can give you a rough plan. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, creating content like this, I just got over my fear of posting on Instagram. I just got over my silence of never posting on Instagram, and obviously I've got all the people I know on there, so that's why that's difficult, and all my friends and people from school and shit. I've just got over posting stupid shit on there and not giving a fuck. That's a massive milestone that I wanted to break for fucking years that I never did. So there's that. We're just being consistent with the uploads at the moment, posting once a day on Instagram, putting up stories here and there where I can. The plan with that, obviously we want to get to 2 to 3 uploads a day. Giving value is the main thing. I'm not giving any fucking value at the moment. I'm just posting shit that I find funny. We need to get to a point where we give value, and we give value for free, and we actually give people a reason to follow, to stay tuned in. That is something I need to figure out how to do, although I can give value, but how to do it in a unique way that isn't boring, how to do it in a way that gets pushed on Instagram, that's something I need to learn to do. And off the internet, I need to be talking to more people. I've really gotten good at this over the last few years. I've really made it my focus. I need to put it into action, talking to strangers, just being that sociable guy. I always say it, there's always that guy in the gym who just talks to everyone. They always walk in, they fist bump everyone. You're right, mate, you're right. And then, they're just that friendly guy. I need to be that guy. Just talks to everyone, knows everyone's name, doesn't give a fuck if people think, you're a bit weird or whatever. Having those conversations, because that's where opportunity is found. And that's difficult. That's very difficult to just cold approach strangers and just search for opportunity and dig it out instead of waiting for it to come to you. But that's what's required. The fitness, fucking hell, the fitness. We've been locked in recently, but it's all about my eating habits. I have binge eating problem. I have had that for years. Got it under control currently, but we need to make sure it doesn't return. We need to knock that on the head and make sure we have that under control, because that is my handbrake. That is what is holding me back. That is what is stopping me from achieving my goals. I love the gym. I love working out. I love training hard. But I comfort eat and I binge eat. And when I get anxious, I eat and this and that. I don't even have a massive problem turning down partying and events and stuff like that. That might hold me back. It's just eating on my own in my room. It's so fucking sad to say. But that's what holds me back. That's my thing. And it's funny because it's so contrary to my personality. I love my health, I love my fitness and all that. So it's like, why the fuck do I have this problem? But that's what makes it interesting, right? That's what allows me to understand people when it comes to eating habits. It allows me to understand what the struggle is and how to fix it. I think it will help me in the future massively. So that's that. What we're going to do today, again, it is a day in the life of a £10,000 a month coach, because I feel like my day wouldn't be that different if I was earning 10k a month. I'm just going to film this in the morning. It's about 7 a.m. now, probably 6:30 a.m. I'm going to go to a cafe and do some work, just because I feel way more productive in a cafe rather than at home. It's like I've made the journey to the cafe. I don't really have anything else to do. I'm going to work more, and I'm going to write out a plan for this coaching mission that I'm on. I'm going to write it out, just put some ideas on paper, plan out a bit of content that I'm going to do for next week, sort out my SD card. I need to sort out all the shit on there, just a bit more organized, you know, like I say, creating that physical manifestation of a £10,000 a month coach. A £10,000 a month coach has his content planned, has his SD card sorted, you know, everything's fucking managed correctly. So yeah, that's sort of the plan for the first half of the day, the first section of the day. Then we're gonna smash gym, get a bit of filming done in the gym, good session in, and then we'll take it from there. We'll see what happens with this, see what I film with this. But yeah, I'm excited. I love making these videos. These are really good for talking skills. These are really good for conveying your thoughts and talking on camera and not stuttering and seeing your little imperfections when it comes to talking. I'll watch this back and see if I'm saying like loads of times and saying and filler words and shit like that. These little speaking imperfections, you can correct them. And yeah, it's just good crack making these videos. So that's me. I'll probably see you in the cafe, maybe in the car. Maybe I film something in the car because I enjoy that. But yeah, if you're watching this, stay fucking tuned in. I promise you. I'm certain in this life I'm going to get everything I want and more. And I'm going to prove that manifestation is real and that you can do exactly that. Whatever you fucking want, you can get. And I'm going to be living proof of that. Stay tuned in. This will be me for a minute, just putting that plan down, drinking this fucking coffee, writing down the physical attributes that the 10k a month coach has, and then the identity traits that correspond to that. For example, 10% body fat is a physical thing, but a healthy lifestyle is a identity trait, right? A healthy person is an identity trait. Just putting this down on paper reinforces it and sort of gives you direction, gives you solid, you know, foundation plan. So yeah, 100% need to get over talking to the fucking phone in public. We'll get there. That is the session done, and this looks a bit funky, this looks a bit weird, but we're gonna bang it out anyway. Yeah, session done, fucking smashing the sessions at the moment. I've been being a bit more intentional with my sets and with my training. What I mean by that is I've basically dropped all of my sets for arms. I'm doing about 6 sets for arms and 6 sets for chest. Because they're my strongest body parts, and whacking up the sets for legs and back high, 20 sets of legs, 20 sets of back, like 18 sets of shoulders, maybe that's a bit too much, but they're like my lacking body parts. That's what I mean about being a bit more intentional with the training, and I've smashed a 40-minute incline walk like 3 days in a row now, so I'm feeling fucking good about that. That's going to be my new thing, because I need to drop this body fat, and that should be happening realistically. That should be fucking happening. I'm eating 1 meal a day, 2 technically if you want to count like a little pre-workout snack, but 1 meal a day, 40-minute treadmill incline walk, the session, getting the steps in as well. Always do a little walk throughout the day or whatever. So yeah, that's my session. Like I say, what else does a fucking £10,000 a month coach do? Makes more content, most likely. It definitely makes more content. But you know, I worked in the morning, sat in my coffee shop and pretended to work in the morning, same thing. Hit the gym. Now I'm gonna go back. I'll try and get my meal in at 3 o'clock. It's about 2 o'clock now, so I'll probably walk in the sun, try and shift these tan lines off a bit, eat my meal, and then that'll be that. And then for the rest of the day, I'll try and find something productive to do, maybe read a bit. Realistically, I'm well aware I need to be making more content. That's what really pushes the needle the right way. But we'll get there, you know, we'll fucking get there. And yeah, I'm feeling fucking good. Like I say, if you're watching this far, you're a G. You're watching something special. So, you know, stay locked in with the journey. Follow me on fucking Instagram. I will record something when I eat my food, and then I'll probably wrap it up. So yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Feeling good about today. Feeling good about everything. Adios. I fucking forgot to film. I fucking scoffed down my meal. I'm so excited to eat this. When I eat 1 meal a day, I'm so excited to eat. So I just fucking ate it. Check these tan lines though. What did we have? We had mince and rice, egg and sourdough, and chicken and pasta. Normally, I would sub one of them out, probably the mince in this scenario, for like a yogurt bowl. So like a yogurt fruit, maybe some oats with that. Or like granola, like Bio and Me, fucking low sugar granola. I don't normally like to have these 3 savoury meals. I like to have one sweet meal with it, which is always yogurt and fruit. But I might start taking that out and seeing what effect not having dairy in my diet does. But that's the meal. I'm not tracking calories at the moment. For me, I find when I track calories, I feel if I feel like I'm controlling stuff, it can set me off to like binge eat. And you know, even if I eat a meal and I feel full up from that meal, but then I find out it's 1,800 calories, my brain tells me I'm fucking hungry. It's so stupid. So for now, I'm not tracking calories, but I'm certain I'm in a deficit with that after gym session, 40-minute incline walk, and like a fucking 45-minute walk outside. I'm certain I'm in a deficit there. Well, yeah, that's me. It took me about 2 hours to colour grade that first clip, and then I just pasted all the settings onto the other 2 clips. I need to film more in the gym, I know, and I need to fucking sort my colour grading game out. I know. I'm going to put this video now onto the end of that video. I've just filmed the whole thing, and then that'll be the video. Like I say, it's a work in progress. I know where I need to work on. I know what I need to improve on, and we will see the journey. Stay fucking locked in. Stay tuned in with the journey, and you're gonna see something cool.